Oh, never mind. I didn't do anything. I hope it's not like last session where I have like 3 hours, 3 hour session again. Why is my... Okay, hold on. Most of the articles are short this time. Oh, thank you. Let me just real quickly fix something because it's not working out. Game overlay. Toggle position mode. I need to just move this up to here so it stops doing the thing it's doing right now. Because I have an overlay that shows me the chat on my screen, right? But because I overlaid it over the taskbar, sometimes the chat will just like get cut off. Most of the articles are short this time. The fact that this has taken this long is entirely my fault. Do you read them before each stream or something? Or you have already read every... No, just skipped through them and checked for length just now. Yeah, Howard is kind of like my length checker. He's like, hey man, this is how long it is. So he... literally no one has read every single SCP. I shall be the first. I shall be the first. But yeah, okay, I already wasted some time with the intro in this SCP. So I will tell you about my wolf, my adopted wolf pup afterwards. After seasonal house. Don't challenge Afro. You start reading 100 SCPs if you're not careful. No. I will keep it to 10 a stream. Like, I'm not going to go that fucking far. Seasonal house is our next one. Let's go. Also, let me... Yeah, okay, good, we're good. Now Euclid. All instances of SCP-1771 are to be contained in a fenced-off area 30 meters in radius. The border must be patrolled by Foundation personnel, and any civilian found within the contained area is to be given a Class C amnestic before release. In manifestations that occur within a well-populated area, all properties in the fenced-off area are to be purchased by a Foundation Front Corporation. In addition, defense and patrols are to be substituted by walls and plainclothed guards. Any civilian claiming to have knowledge about an instance of SCP-1771 is to be given Class A amnestic and released. Should a civilian claim to personally know an inhabitant of SCP-1771, they are to be interviewed with her information before said treatment. Exceptions and relevant procedure are listed in document -A1. All inhabitants of a new SCP-1771 instance are to be checked for identity and health every 3 weeks until a set schedule of each instance residence has been established. Afterwards, each inhabitant is to be checked for both mental and physical health annually on the first day of the appearance. All health concerns are to be promptly treated on site. That doesn't look like a house. It looks like words on a white background. That always lies, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, it's just... Yeah, seasonal house. Let's see here. It's very short. SCP-1771 is a collective term for a series of houses that exhibit the same anomalous behavior. Each instance of SCP-1771 cycles through a set amount of entities that reside within the house. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with the idea of entities just appearing in and out. Residents of SCP-1771 instances appear in all tests to be human. Each inhabitant is unable to leave an area spanning 10 meters in radius around the house where they live. Each instance of SCP-1771 has its own set schedule, with residents changing on specific days of the year. At no point is there more than one inhabitant in the house at the same time apart from key transfer. This change coincides to the changing of seasons in that region. Each instance of SCP-1771 only houses a number of entities equal to the amount of seasons in its region. The appearance of each instance of SCP-1771 and the associated entities are varied, with no apparent pattern other than previously stated. SCP-106... Fucking, the title of the music is in the way, I cannot read the rest. Let me just wait until 106, the old man looks inside corpse. That's how coincide is pronounced, you got it. Not a mimetic situation. No, I knew it. It's just like, sometimes, you know those moments when like you can say it normally when you like you don't read it? Same as like asphyxiation, I can say it, but the moment I read the word, I'm like, my mouth just like was like, I was like, what just happened? So it coincides, like I knew I could say it. It's just the moment like the moment you start to read it and you want to just say it normally, sometimes your mouth just does a little like blah, 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 blah. And you just look at yourself like, I can't read. Entities that reside in SCP-1771 are universally friendly to any humanoid figure, after often inviting them inside for various activities, including but not limited to cooking a meal for the guests, making and serving various drinks, tea, lemonade, hot chocolate, etc., watching a movie together, casual conversation, bird watching lessons, and wait. Okay, let's read this again, shall we? Not limited to cooking a meal for the guest, making and serving various drinks, tea, lemonade, hot chocolate, etc., watching a movie together, casual conversation, bird watching, lessons on hobbyist activities, painting, carving, etc., and shelter from weather conditions. All entities speak their respective native tongues for each region. Some entities are also bi- or trilingual. Entities of each instance of SCP-1771 are aware of each other but cannot physically interact with each other. The only recorded communication between entities of the same house are written letters. There has been no recorded communication between instances of SCP-1771. Gotta go for a bit, one sec, no worries. If a resident of an instance of SCP-1771 offers their house key to an outsider and the key is accepted, the outsider will take the place of the resident. Only older or sickly inhabitants offer their respective keys to humans. Younger and healthier entities generally avoid the subject. The new resident does not need to be informed of SCP-1771's anomalous behavior to be aware of the significance of accepting the key. After a transfer of the key is complete, the original inhabitant will disappear once it is no longer under human observation. Cameras have been able to I almost bumped my microphone there. Cameras have been able to record an original inhabitant until it walked into a closet, after which it disappeared. Into a closet, interesting. Once the new inhabitant has accepted the key, there will be no change to the set schedule of the instance of SCP-1771. The new inhabitants will fill the allotted time that the previous one did. Inhabitants become aware of the significance of the key upon accepting, and their nature changes, if previously antisocial, to a universally friendly state. There have been only 2 replacements in Foundation custody thus far, one upon accidents before this effect was discovered, the other to test how far an original resident of an instance of SCP-1771 will travel before disappearing. So, am I understanding this correctly? Like, you yourself will become an inhabitant that just vanishes after a while? Like, you become like the new owner or the new rent person, renter of the house, and then like once you give the keys to somebody, you just vanish. Like, is that a thing that, like, I understand that there are also entities that just show up, but am I also understanding this correctly that you yourself can become an entity by accepting the key? The moment when you become a taxpayer entity. Aren't we all? Damn, that was a long sec, yeah. I would even argue there was a couple multiple seconds in there. Maybe even a minute or 2. Addendum 1. Dr. Note. Upon routine inspection of -3 during fall season, agent reported finding a letter directed to a non-existent inhabitant referred to only as the kind man who did the redecorating. Upon questioning the current resident stated to the to-be recipient of the letter ran out of time, became avoidant of subject. Agent was unable to acquire any further information. Letter implies an extremely arid climate unknown to any of the seasons in -3's region. Further research into letters found in instance of SCP-1771 requested. Addendum 2, Dr. J's note. SCP-1771-9, resident for the wet season, was discovered to be severely ill, diagnosed with acute pneumonia. Yeah. Medical team has been assigned to am I now? I hate that I'm second guessing myself for every word now. That's definitely, I did not say that right. I can barely hear you because I have my things set to something different. Let me just pneumonia. Yeah, I did say it right then. I think. present me is second guessing past me. Pneumonia. A medical team has been assigned to -9 for treatment accordingly. Illness has been slow to respond to treatment and has not been cured before the scheduled change. During treatment, residents suggested to medical staff to take the key over times without success, becoming frequently distressed. Residents became increasingly obsessed with medical staff demanding to be under 24-hour surveillance by nurse and requesting the nurse to take its key over times a day. It became progressively more violent, especially near the end of the season. It would regularly remove its own IV drips to run to medical staff and attempt to force them to take its key. The weather during the season was notably unpredictable and unstable before becoming more consistent after scheduled change. Further research into health effects of the instance of SCP-1771's residents on local weather requested. Okay. Yeah, it just seems to be like people that just vanish and appear in certain houses that like it cycles through the people, right? Oh wait, hold on. I closed it by accident, didn't I? There we go. It seems to cycle through the people, like depending on what type of temperature, like weather or season it is. It's just that's the entity that shows up, and then you just magically vanish and magically appear. What's interesting about, like, you know, the fact that they walk into a closet is what fascinated me. You know why? Because it almost sounds like the people are a set of clothing. So, it's like the moment it becomes rainy, the entity would walk into the closet and a different entity would walk out, as if you were to put a rain jacket on. I know you're inside a house, but like it's in the same logic. Like the moment it gets cold, another entity would step out, as if almost like a set of warm winter clothing you would put on. Oh, did it say that? Okay, I get what you're saying now. It's almost like these people are set up. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's very interesting because like, it was like seasonal house, and then like through the seasons, like it switches out people, and they walked into a closet and vanished. It sounds insane initially. Are you that surprised at saying like on the SCP Foundation to say these people are a set of clothing? Is that really that far off? Like that insane to say? But like that's how it came across to me. The moment like they mentioned like, oh yeah, they walk into a closet and then vanish. And then the seasoned house over everyone. Funniest shit I have seen. Howard, we're trying to have an actual deep conversation here. But yeah, that's how I saw it. The moment like the season changes, the house is like, oh, we need a new owner. We need a different person here. And then like it would switch out the entities and be like, yeah, I'm here now. No, but it sounded like, oh, they went in a closet. That must mean their clothing. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like I'm talking metaphorically, of course. Yeah. I'm not saying like they physically are clothing, but I'm saying like as in like the SCP logic sees these people, these entities. But thinking about whether you have a point, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing to my little off tangent. So if houses can be closed, Howard, are you okay? Are you okay?